Kate Middleton's body language shows turning point in tense relationship with Queen. Kate Middleton, 38, joined the royal family when she married Prince William in 2011. She appears to have a close relationship with the Queen, but a body language expert revealed why this was not always the case. Kate Middleton is the Duchess of Cambridge and wife of Prince William, 37. While performing royal duties, she will attend events with Queen Elizabeth II. What does their body language reveal about their relationship? Kate Middleton has been part of the royal family for nearly 10 years. Shortly after her wedding to Prince William, Kate started attending events with members of the royal family. When she was spotted out with the Queen, the Duchess looked keen to impress her grandmother-in-law, body language expert Judy James explained. Looking at pictures of the royal ladies for Express.co.uk, the expert suggested Kate showed some signs of tension with the Queen. Judy said, her first outings with the Queen showed some clear signals of anxiety and tension from Kate in between the smiles and moments of conversation. This resulted in some rather rigid poses and tense facial expressions. Clearly keen to do everything right, she sits and stands in a way that looks elegant but very self-conscious, and the signature dimpled smile is missing. In their first few public appearances, the pair did not seem as friendly as they do now. Speaking of another early appearance, Judy added, Kate is using her clutch bag as a shield and barrier, leaning forward slightly with both hands on top of it. While the Queen appears to place her own bag on the floor and hold it with her arm close to Kate to minimize the distance between them, there's no sign of the eye contact and chatting that we see between the pair now. However, Judy explained there was a turning point as Kate became more confident in her royal role. Now, the pair appear to have a close relationship with the Queen, seemingly able to rely on Kate. The body language signals between the Queen and Kate currently suggest a very relaxed, warm and relatively easygoing friendship with both women enjoying the other's company, Judy explained. While the Queen always appears to affirm the fact that, despite her age, she is not in any need of support or aid, she often looks happiest when her granddaughter-in-law and future Queen accompanies her or acts as co-host, while Kate seems very adept at keeping a quiet eye on the Queen but without fussing. This stage of their relationship only seems to have been achieved with time though, and probably owes a lot to Kate's visual signals of growing confidence. She seems happier to acknowledge that she is popular in her own right now and that she has earned the respect and possibly admiration of the Queen too. Analyzing Kate and the Queen at a recent appearance, Judy explained the royals now show signs of good friends. She explained, the poses seemed to show the stages before the two women began to use constant signs of friendship and mutual fondness when they appeared together in public. Kate tends to adopt a rather serious and more formal look, and there is less of the kind of eye contact and happy engagement that defines their body language when they are together more recently. When appearing out together recently, the royals appear genuinely happy to be in each other's company. How did Kate Middleton become a royal? Early life. Kate Middleton, or Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, was born on January 9, 1982 at the Royal Berkshire Hospital, Reading, England. She was born to Michael and Carol Middleton, a former flight dispatcher and air hostess. The couple founded a party supplies company, Party Pieces, in 1987, now estimated to be worth £30 million. Kate has a younger sister Pippa Matthews, 34, and a younger brother James Middleton, 31. Education. Kate and her family moved to Amman, Jordan, in 1984, where the future Duchess was educated at an English-speaking nursery school. After moving back to Berkshire, the family sent Kate to private school, St Andrew's School. She went on to briefly study at Down House before moving on to Marlborough College, where she boarded. For university, the young Kate attended the University of St Andrews in Fife, Scotland. Here she was awarded an undergraduate M.A., 2:1 Hons, in History of Art. Relationship with Prince William. Kate met Prince William when they were both studying at St Andrews, and both living in St Salvator's Hall. Famously, William reportedly took a fancy to Kate after she wore a see-through dress during a fashion show. In 2003 the couple began dating and lived together during their second year of university. The couple split in April 2007, however, in October they were back together. Wedding. Prince William proposed to Kate Middleton with his late mother Princess Diana's engagement ring in October 2010. The couple were holidaying in Kenya at the time. On April 29, 2011 they married at Westminster Abbey with a whopping 26 million watching the event live. Kate wore an Alexander McQueen dress worth a reported £250,000 on the big day. Kate assumed the title Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge and also became the Duchess of Cambridge on the day. Kate Middleton, another romantic connection with royalty exposed. Kate Middleton married Prince William in a fairy tale wedding back in 2011, but there is another romantic connection between her family and royalty. Kate's great-great-grandfather was a coal miner in County Durham, and actually worked in a coal mine beneath the estate belonging to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. William's great-grandmother, Sarah Bradford, Viscountess Bangor, spoke about this connection in the 2017 documentary Kate, The Making of a Modern Queen. Reflecting on the juxtaposition of the working-class coal miner and the royal family, she said, "It's a rather romantic connection. The Duchess of Cambridge comes from an ordinary middle-class family, meaning William broke the mold in marrying her. In fact, Kate was the first commoner in a generation to become a senior royal." Social historian and author Ferdinand Mount insisted that Kate's class status is not a disadvantage, however, adding that her family has deep roots in English history. For example, her grandfather was an RAF pilot in World War II, while her grandmother worked at Bletchley Park with her twin sister. They all played an important role in the war effort. Her grandfather nudged the wings of the V-1 away from London, and her grandmother received the news of the Japanese surrender in 1945. Mr. Mount said, "The fact that she's young and she's only known the years of peace and prosperity might suggest that she hasn't got that experience of life. But then if you look at her family you will see that it's really much more interesting and reflects a huge variety of English history. The idea that the middle class come from nowhere, they come from a great number of different paths of English history. So she's not from nowhere. You can trace her ancestry all the way back to Harry Hotspur, who died in the Wars of the Roses. So this is a family, like many families, who have deep roots in the nation's history, and the fact that she's young is nothing but a good thing." The Duchess of Cambridge was born Catherine Elizabeth Middleton on January 9, 1982 to Michael Middleton, a flight dispatcher, and his wife Carol, a flight attendant. The future Duchess grew up in Berkshire, had two younger siblings Pippa and James and her parents later founded a successful party supplies business called Party Pieces. Kate met William in the early 2000s when they were both studying at St Andrews University. They dated for several years through university and afterwards, during which William joined the military and Kate moved to London. They had a brief wobble in 2007 when they split up for a few months, but they soon reunited at the concert for Diana, which marked 10 years since the death of William's mother, the Princess of Wales. Their engagement was announced in 2010 and they finally married in Westminster Abbey on April 29, 2011. They have since had 3 children: Prince George, 6, Princess Charlotte, 4, and Prince Louis, 1. Their marriage paved the way for future marriages between senior royals and commoners, including William's brother Prince Harry, who married Meghan Markle in 2018. Meghan was not only a commoner, but a biracial American divorcee, and seemed to take the royal family that one step further into the modern world. Her own roots are also deeply interesting. Her ancestors include former slaves and European royalty. Sadly, however, Meghan and Harry decided to step down as senior royals and are now living in Los Angeles, California, with their son Archie. As the years go by, Kate has taken on more and more responsibility, including patronages from the Queen and Prince Philip, who are not able to do as many engagements in their old age. The Duke of Edinburgh, 98, retired from royal duties in 2017, and the Queen, 93, is gradually reducing her workload. What's more, With Harry out of the picture and Prince Andrew stepping down from royal duties in the midst of a scandal last year, the pressure is increasingly on the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge to hold the institution of the royal family together.